following contains coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's like I barely have any money right now. I was thinking about just like a hypothetical, and I thought to myself, well, you know, if I find a fucking job that I was about to wipe at the same time, it's like my cutlery and anyways. Thinking to myself, fuck, if I find a job though that that I love, right? Then you won't be working to live, because I don't want to work to live. That's the thing. But it's like eventually, it's like if you like your job, it doesn't matter. Like, you think, oh, some people out there do like their job, but I don't think anybody really does like their job. I was thinking to myself, when we get to the point of fucking realizing that this is all there is. That's the problem. It's all there is. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're fucking. It just doesn't matter. God, my window is just disgustingly dirty. That's what I've realized. It doesn't matter. It's fucking stupid. That's all there is. Fucking sucks. That's all there is. I just want to lay down and do nothing, because what's the point? What's the point? I'm just thinking to myself, oh, I wish I had a video rolling so I could record our conversation about, oh, I'm back. But I'm not gonna, because it's like, well, I don't want to be doing that. Like, I want to be a part of life, and I don't need to record everything in my life. No one gives a shit.
Joseph Park, barrister at law.
God, I can't do this with you making me laugh. Someone thinks that they're doing something correctly, they don't come for help. But the truth is, I was offered a cabin. We take pride in that, to St. George, that we are probably the cleanest.
Wanting to make this film, making this the last film that I make. I'm not quite sure why I'm recording this exactly. It's the filmmaker in me, I guess. Things have changed a lot for me. I find myself contemplating again, stopping my cleaning. It's not busy right now here at the hotel. I think of my life. I fucking hate that my mind wanders. But when you have time to think, you have time to cry. This is a reference to if you have time to clean, you have time to lean. I reflect on the lyrics of a song in the background. I think if the envy and jealousy that I have from my friend Becky, ironically, I just see she messaged me. I think of all the lives I could have. Similar, just different settings and places and people and cities. I could make it work anywhere, realistically. At least the basics of life, of what I want and need to live, but not what I want to live with. With life.
Yeah, that picture I put on Instagram was me polishing and cleaning the top of that. It's totally black and gunky. Butler's job is never done. Just doing some vacuuming here, huh? So, what is a butler, you're wondering? The butler is the head of a household. Of course, in this case, it isn't necessarily a house. It's a hotel, a bed and breakfast, where we have tea and so forth. Breakfast here. Silverware I polish pretty much every day. This is the major problem here, is the rocks in all of this area. Look at that. But every day I vacuum that and we get rid of it. We make this place exquisitely beautiful. This is probably my favorite sound in the world. Listen to that. Yeah. Rocks being sucked up. I love that sound. That's the great part about this boutique hotel, is you come here, you are gonna have a very clean stay. We make sure of that. Every day, everything is cleaned to top notch. Let me just show you one of the beautiful bonuses of this, of course, the view. This is the view you have in our boutique hotel. Like that, you see? And gorgeously clean, modern bathroom. Trust me, you will not find dust anywhere. Here's another nice room. Something to call I don't know what we call it, just a room. In a larger mansion, you would have a large staff. So the butler would organize the cleaning department, the cooking department, and gardening department, and so forth, for example. So they'd make sure that every day the beds were clean, were flipped in accordance with their standards of whatever that standards is. Who doesn't like virtual tours? I do. I am going to be cleaning the floors, washing them, and getting rid of that. You probably can't see it though, it's a little black. But all of this is going to be cleaned up today. That is my activity for the day. Now, I make sure that the hotel itself is clean, presentable, and ready for guests to enjoy the environment. You know, like I said, I am not opposed to getting down on my hands and knees and getting a little dirty. These floors need to be washed, and that is my job. Under the bed looks beautiful. And if anyone asks, the butler did it. Yay! I'm so excited to get this place beautiful. Have an extra few days because it's been a little slow, but today we are going to be almost a full house. Won't you join me for some cleaning? In fact, won't you be my neighbor? So what you want to add here, so chopped mushrooms, lots of butter, brown sugar, salt, and cumin. What we want to do is make these sort of golden brownish. You don't want to burn them, you're kind of caramelizing them. And you can top that onto anything you want. Awesome. And I've got a little bit left over for a second one. Cooking, they'd make sure they have dietary needs met and everything is on schedule for dinner. Of course, the butler also oversees, speaking of dinner, the wait staff who are trained in accordance with their regulations or whatever it might be to present a specific type of dining experience, whether it be fine dining or casual, that they place cutlery and so forth in the appropriate manner. Of course, some very high-end establishments do have very specifics. For example, cutlery will be measured from cutlery setting to the distance of plate setting, actually. So it's very specific. And people pay for this service because that's what they want. That's the idea of a butler, basically, the day-to-day activities. And, of course, the personal assistants to the person of the manor. In this case, being in the hotel, we've only got 3 staff we run on, actually 2 staff, the owner and myself. I assist the owner in the day-to-day activities. But the owner is only here part of the day. With the rest of the day, I supervise and oversee myself, haha. And of course, the enjoyment aspect is, of course, me in part providing attention to the guests and being at their service for whatever needs they might want. And that can range from, boiling hot water for tea, or providing information about the area, whatever that might be. If they call my name, I buttle. So, that's basically what a butler is.